3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Jose Ramirez in the box here lets that one go for a ball. On the corner for a strike, and the count even at 1. That one almost got him. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Puts it away for the out. Travis Bazzana digs in now. Ground ball left side, could be 2. The throw to second.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
So up next, Manny Ramirez. And there's a ball.
Now, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
That one ripped left field, going back onto the track, and he makes the catch. And we're back. Second inning set to go. And here's the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. Ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first and quickly one away in the second. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Swing and a miss.
No balls, 1 strike.
Just
that
missed.
Miss, that's a ball.
1 out, base is empty. Pitch misses there, and the count is 2-2.
2-2.
Line drive, caught.
Quick reactions down there at first, and those can be tougher than they look sometimes. There can be all kinds of weird spin or knuckling action on the baseball.
And he hits a ground ball right side. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Jack Caglione. Leiter back to work. And that's in the dirt. Ball 1. And another ball. Just off the inside edge.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy can do some real damage.
That's ball
that
4.
One misses.
Take your base.
So a leadoff walk. Now it's the shortstop, Michael Young.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Nobody out. Runner at first. On the ground to third. And it gets by him. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
And that finds the mark on the outside corner. And the count is 0-2. Next offering misses down and away. Caglione, the lead runner, out at second. Young on at first with nobody out. This one in the dirt, but no advance from the runners. Strike 3, got him swinging. And that is a big first out. Here's Kike Hernandez. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Almost got him. Runners at first and second with one gone. Bottom half of inning number 2.
No,
Just
ball.
misses there.
Man, oh man, I don't know
2-2.
how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Full count.
That one misses, and it's 3-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. And here's the catcher, Ethan Salas. In the dirt. Runners stay put. That's ball one. 2 on, 2 outs. And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Pickoff moved to second.
No,
and he dives
beat.
back in safely. Runner edges away at second. Just missed.
Well, out there on the mound, he's got to go right after this hitter because you don't want to turn this lineup over. This is the guy that you've got to get that final out, get out of this inning.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight. Top half of the third inning. Now the third baseman, Alex Gordon. And that's in for a strike. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That misses
Nope,
the zone.
ball.
And a count 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
He goes down looking. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Walked his first time. Young fires over to first. Out on a bang-bang play. Here's the center fielder, Max Clark. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
It's 0-1.
Next
That's the
offering
ball.
is outside.
Outside.
Cut on and missed at 101.
1-2.
And a count 1-2. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 2. Carter under it. Brings it in for the third out. Set for the bottom of the third. Air Jordan steps in to take his hacks. Fought off foul. Alvarez goes 6 feet 5 inches, hitting leadoff in today's game. And he's usually in the outfield.
1-1.
Today, he's the DH. The wind of the pitch. Liner caught it second.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Hit on the ground softly to short. Witt fires across the diamond, and a couple of quick outs. And now Travis Bazzana. Foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. And that skips in the dirt. Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And we're back. Now it's Jordan Alvarez. Swing and a foul straight back.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Takes it himself. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. So here's Kyle Tucker now. Doubled his first time. There's a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And ball one.
That missed.
So now here's Kyle Tucker. Tucker,
1-1.
former 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft by the Astros. This guy's turned into a whale of a player. Tucker hits for power. He's got 30 homer power, but the strikeout rate is under 20%. Swing and a line drive and a base hit out into left center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
On the ground to first, could be 2. Here's Young for 1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Misses off the plate, and it's 1-0. Comebacker to the mound. 1 out in the bottom of the fourth. And here's the first baseman, Jack Caglione. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Just missed. Bases empty, no 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That's out to center field. Clark snags it for the second out. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Michael Young. And first offering is fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball. Just missed. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. Back-to-back singles. And that keeps the inning going. Evan Carter now at the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. Ground ball right side. He'll do it himself. And he has thrown 4. We go to the top of the 5th. And the batter now, Nick Kurtz. Looks like he wants the signs again. Skeens back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it falls. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
That was a pretty good pitch. Breaking ball down and in, but when it's breaking in towards you, you have a lot of time to see it and just try to get on plane with it. He hit that one pretty well.
Marte batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. That one is absolutely belted. Back there. Out of here. He'll touch them all. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-0. Salas.
That's in.
At the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. Just missed.
Ball.
Skeens maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And first offering is fouled off. He swings and fouls one off. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Up the middle, and that chance handled. On to first. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close. Back to the top of the lineup, and the batter will be the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. That one ripped. That's back there. That one is gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack one on the board. It's 4-0. And he drops it down the third baseline. And foul ball. Bunting, and it's in the air. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Bottom of the inning, and Kike Hernandez at the plate. That one
That's
missed.
a ball.
Hernandez, versatile player, can play all over the infield and the outfield. And downstairs.
That's low. That's a
Probably
ball.
looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Called strike right there. And that misses.
Missed. That's a ball.
3-1 now. Right through there for a strike.
We got a full count.
That one misses.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Leadoff walk. Ethan Salas getting ready to hit.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
That's foul.
Check
Strike
swing,
2.
and he went. That's strike 2.
No balls. 2 strikes.
In the air, left field, down the line. And there's one down. So the batting order turns over. Yordan Alvarez will hit next. First pitch misses. Hernandez, the base runner at first with 1 out. And that's in there at the knees. Oh, he doesn't get the call.
That's a ball.
Now 2 balls and a strike. And that's outside.
That's outside.
Oh, they've had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Alvarez hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Now it's Jose Ramirez. And delivers outside. There's a strike.
Ball.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that's ruled a swing. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez. And it's fouled away. Goes down looking. Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. And a big swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Hernandez hustling after it. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Corey Seager. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Fastball for a strike at 95. Seager checks his swing. Appeal down to third. He did not go around. Ramirez sprinting for this one. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field.
No, he's in there.
Manny Ramirez, the next to hit. Pitch misses inside.
That's a ball.
And that is ball 1. Ramirez measures 6 feet even, 35 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Tucker makes the grab, 1 away. And now the first baseman, Jack Caglione. Liner snagged at first. Dives for the bag. Got him. We go to the top of the 7th. And here's the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. First pitch just misses. There's a swing and a miss.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Just outside. 2-2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
He's there. He's got it. 1 away. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. He's already homered here in this one. Out to short. Young. Throws to first. They get the out on Marte. Ethan Salas now at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Late with the swing there. 2 down, nobody on. We're the top half of inning number 7. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 7th at the plate, Michael Young. The Manatees in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Just missed.
One 0.
And there's a foul ball. Swing and a chopper out to short. Whips it across.
Got him.
1 up, 1 down. So digging in, Evan Carter.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And that one fouled off. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And a seed into center. That's a base hit.
Everything came together for him. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
That hits the dirt. 1-0.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Inside, just missed. Carter stands at first with one out. That one finds the zone, and it's 3-1. On the corner for a strike.
Full count.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Up the middle. And that one finds its way through. And now 2 aboard.
Man, that was a pretty good battle at the plate, and I'll tell you, it feels pretty good as a hitter when you grind out a hit like that. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield, and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
2 on, 1 out. In the dirt. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. A massive home run. It's 4-3. Base is empty, 1 away. Now it's the DH, Yordan Alvarez. Kurtz. Here's the tag, and he's out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Ramirez now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
0-1.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
Way
1 ball,
inside.
2 strikes.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Outside.
Ball out.
And that's ball 2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all.
Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. He hammers one out to right. Second home run of the inning for him. And we're all square. It's 4-4. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Now it's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. And a swing and a miss there.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Kurtz. And he's out on the tag. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Alex Gordon. Now he steps off. Miller back to work. Breaking ball misses down and away. Outside low, and it's 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Right through there for a strike. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. 1 away. And now the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. He's already homered in this game. Little chopper rolls foul. Breaking ball inside. And 1-1. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
2-2 now. That's down and in. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 8th. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Stays alive. This to center field. And there's 2 away. And now the center fielder, Max Clark. 0 for 3 in this one. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Drag bunt back towards the mound. On the run, throw to first. Now the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Carter under it. Makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. And we're back. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Rip towards 3rd. Throws to first in time. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th. Jack Caglione getting ready to hit. That one finds the zone. 0-1. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Young swings through it for strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Next pitch off the plate, and it's 1-1. One.
Now pitching. Matt Strong.
Gets him to chase after that one.
1 and 2's the count.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here's the center fielder, Evan Carter. 1 for 3. Clips the corner, and it's 0-1. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first.
Ball.
Outside low, and the count is 1-1. And there's a
2
ball.
2-1.
Popped up. Squeezes it, and that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle and you get it right where you want it.
And a count 1-2. Caglione. The tag, and he's out.
Tag.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Seager in the box now. Takes strike one. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. And Seager is set down. Nick Kurtz digs in now.
You know, this is kind of a tough match. Up as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's
No, that's
head.
out.
That one outside, and that's ball one. And another
No, that's
ball.
down. Ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Cattell.
Go ahead run on base. Cattell Marte, the next to hit. And that's down, a base hit. And 2 on now as they try to rally here.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center. Field.
0-1.
Salas swings through it for strike one. He's under it. And that's the 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the ninth. And now the right fielder, Enrique Hernandez. That one's in there. 0-1. And this one looks like trouble. And that's going to get into the corner. And the potential winning run moves into scoring position at second.
He was all over that. Solid double down the line, and that was a pretty decent pitch that he just turned on. Not really out over the plate. It was inside, but he was more than ready to get that bat through the zone.
Salas, the next to hit, takes ball one. Check swing, called strike. Winning run stands at second. And a swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a
1-2's the
hitter,
count.
you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing
Ball.
stuff in the dirt.
Outside low.
2-2.
And the count is even, 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Winning run out second. No one out. And that one is lifted in the air. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline, safe at third. And here comes Jordan out. Alvarez for a critical at bat.
Here's the sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickup if he can push a run across.
Swing and a foul out of play. Now check at third.
Safe.
And he's back in safely. One down, and the winning run at third. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. The winning run crosses the plate, and they walk it off 5-4. Close one here. welcome you to Laughing Mountain Park. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the Aviators and the Manatees. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And our pitcher in this game, Ubaldo Jimenez. What should we keep an eye on here?
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Braden Montgomery.
The right field, Braden Montgomery.
In the air, left field, down the line, fair ball.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Julio Rodriguez. Now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. This to third, Campbell has it for one, and they turn the double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Ellie De La Cruz stands in now, looks at that one inside. And that one missing low.
2 balls, no strikes.
Two out, space is empty. That's off the mark. Now 3-1. That one pushed foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. And this is going to be a 2-out triple. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ted Williams. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that can be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Misses inside. 1-2 to count.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Number 94 at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Line drive. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here with my pal Singy. And starting in this one, Jackson Ferris. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Ted Williams, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. And that one is in the dirt. 2-0. And another ball.
No strike.
Back-to-back breaking pitch. pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
And a curveball is just outside. Williams gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
3 balls.
Squirts
no
away
strikes.
a little bit. Now the tag at
Out on the
third,
tag.
and they got him.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Here's the second baseman. First
Ball
offering
one, no
misses
strikes.
badly for ball one. Man at first, one away. Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with one gone. And now, Nick Kurtz. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
The last thing
0-1.
he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
0-2 is the count.
In the air on the infield. And the infield
fly
fly
roll,
is
batter's
called.
out.
Next is the designated hitter, Jack Caglione.
This at-bat might not seem like a huge deal right now, but baseball is a game of moments, and what happens here could change everything.
Ball one there.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
In the air, left field. Drops into the glove, and the inning is. And we're back. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Jimenez back to work.
So, Boog, here's an interesting fact about Acuna. He has the
0-1's the
most
count.
home runs at Truist Park. He passed Freddie Freeman for the top spot in 2023, and I think he might hold that record for a while.
Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. And now the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. And that's
Nope,
off
that's inside.
the inside edge. Ball one. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
One down, base is empty. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Down the third baseman, Alex Gordon. In the air, left field, down the line. Brings it in. And that is that. Bottom half of inning number 2. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, number 94. Inside,
in.
just missed. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
One ball,
Big time jam right
strikes.
there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one down. And a foul ball. That one misses. And now it's even 1-1. Hard hit left side. Slings it across. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. And now the center fielder, Evan Carter. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Ball, that's
Just
inside.
off the inside edge. The 1-1 is fouled off. Hit in the air, center field. Rodriguez settles under it. He makes the grab. That is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Ethan Salas. Now one
Ball,
miss.
that's down.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
1-1.
Late swing, foul to the left. That's
Ball
down
2.
and in. A slider missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
We got full count.
Got it. That K is his 3rd of the game. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Braden Montgomery. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swings through that.
Good late sink
0-1.
on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Slings to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. 2 down, base is empty. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Outside with a breaking ball. Williams right there to make the grab. And as we go to the last of the 3rd. And now it's going to be Ethan Salas. Skubal, 28 years old. And he was a 9th round draft pick back in 2018. Gordon makes the grab, 1 down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrating with himself until his next at bat.
Foul ball.
1 down, base is empty. And that's down, a base hit.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman,
Man at first with 1 gone. And now it's switch hitting 3rd baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Inside, ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
Hey, 2.
Ground ball
No,
left
that's foul.
side, and that's just foul. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Handled that down and in breaking ball very well. He saw the break early coming from the other side and just let it get.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Oh! I think you know what time it is. It's time to get ill. And they lead it. It's 3-1.
Sometimes too much velocity will cause a pitcher to throw through the sink, and that means there's more four-seam action than there is sink, and that can turn into a really good pitch to hit. Well, we saw it right there. Didn't miss a stitch on that baseball. He's got himself a home run.
Kurtz stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Way back there. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
Ball.
That misses, and it's 2-1.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs.
Nope, outside.
So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
And ball
Outside.
4, 2
Ball
aboard.
4.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
First and second, 1 out. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
There it was, a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it. Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2, get out of this.
Montgomery makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Manny Ramirez now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Comes through with the RBI. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Carter swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Sneaks through, base hit. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away.
Couple of singles back-to-back. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Salas stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Now a check swing, but he held up.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count. And
can't pick it up cleanly. In comes the run from third to add on.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
2 outs, bases full. Ted Williams getting ready to hit. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. In the air to left down the line. And that's the inning. As we go to the top of the 4th. Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. The right-hander back to work. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1.
The Reds signed Ellie in 2018, but it took a few years for him to stand out in their minor league system. In 2021, he went from an unranked prospect to a player on a fast track to the majors. Few scouts out there believe a growth spurt helped change Ellie's entire career.
That
Ball
one
inside.
misses. And now 3-1.
You know, the Reds were lucky they even noticed De La Cruz. They sent a scout to the Dominican Republic to watch a different player, but Ellie was playing in the same program. The Reds liked what they saw and offered him a deal the very next day.
Bounced up the middle, and that one handled. Sends it
He's
to
out.
first, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. Ted Williams digs in now. RBI single his last time up. Ball
That's a
one,
ball.
no strikes. Hit hard but foul off to the left. One out, base is empty. Lifted in the air, right center field. Carter on the move to the alley. And there are 2 outs.
So those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Number 94 stands in here, takes ball one low. That's in there. Strike one. And that drops in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 1-2 now. Caught him looking for the K. And we're back. Bottom 4. Now, Jose Ramirez. And that one clips the corner.
You know, this group of hitters doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The numbers kind of speak for themselves with the 4 walks. They've done a great job of not trying to do too much and just staying disciplined.
That
One
one
ball,
not close.
2 strikes.
And it's 1-2.
Another thing I love is how they've allowed the game to come to them. They're not forcing the issue when they're on offense. And when you force and get anxious, it starts being a lot more likely that you'll let those pitchers off the hook.
Now it's the second baseman. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Over to first.
He's
Great
out.
pick. 2 outs. Base is empty. Nick Kurtz, the next to hit.
Ball
Just
one.
missed. And that's
Ball, that
outside.
pitch is out.
And a count now 2-0. Just missed.
3-0.
And a strike on the outside edge. In the air, center field. Rodriguez settles under it. Hauls it in to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's Acuna now. Jimenez back to work. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Williams makes the catch, and there's one gone. So up next, Nick Kurtz Went down on strikes his first time through. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off the
balance
count.
as well.
Hard hit to third. Ramirez sends it to first. 2 gone now. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the third baseman, Alex Gordon. Fly to left his first time. That's down and in. A slider missed.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground right side, and that chance handled. Tosses to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the DH, Jack Caglione. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-0.
Well, these guys really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work.
I got 1 ball,
it looked
1
to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
That one down the line, and foul ball. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
That's in. Ball 2.
Struck him out looking. And the batter will be the shortstop. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
Next offering is down low. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Next
Ball
offering
2.
upstairs.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Check swing, called strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And there are 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. And that misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one missing inside.
Ball 2.
That one fouled off. 2-2. That's down and in.
3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound. Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count. Kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Ripped on the ground to second. Handles, throws to first. That's the inning. And we're back. And here is Ethan Salas. And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball 1.
Well, these players just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Gets it to
He's
first.
out.
And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth. So the lineup flips over. And here is Braden Montgomery. And that is out of play.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game. Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
Nope.
That one just misses.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus. But
high fly ball pretty well struck out towards right center. That
Timeout.
its over the
That ball
fence,
bounced
so
over.
it's an automatic
Ground rule
double. One out, runner at second. Now the number 2 hitter, Julio Rodriguez. Oh, and now a wild pitch. He's in there.
He's in there.
Montgomery up to third on the wild pitch. Montgomery stands at third with one gone in the inning. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. The Mariners
One
knew
ball,
what
one
they
strike.
had. Signed him in July of 2017 for a little under $2 million. Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. No movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes.
Here you go.
Rodriguez tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he held back, according to Larry Bullard. Outside corner, got him looking. So 2 down now, and here is Ellie De La Cruz. And
Ball
takes
one.
low for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Strike 1. Swing and a miss.
2.
And a count 1-2.
tonight,
One
his
ball,
slider has
2
been
strikes.
really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
And that one handled. The throw to
Out.
first, and that'll do it. Well, we go bottom 6, and now the catcher comes up to him. Ethan Salas hauls it in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've
Ball,
done
that's out.
everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
That one fouled off. Here's a 1-1.
Ball 2.
Out into left center for a line drive base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing
Nope,
for the line drive
outside.
base hit.
Ramirez in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Fouled off left side.
Strom has a pretty cool hobby. Collects baseball cards of players who hit home runs off of them. I love the reason he does it. He tells people, if you hit a home run against
One
me,
ball,
you're good enough
2
to
strikes.
collect.
On the ground left side, 6, 4,
He's out.
3, double play.
He's out.
And the inning is over. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Ted Williams.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late? That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
Check swing, called strike. Sliced hard but foul. That's hard hit on the line. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away. Here's the second baseman.
Now back, the second baseman, Alfonso Colo.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0-1.
Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. On a line, base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And a big swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Out to center. Carter under it. Makes the grab. 2 down. Now here is Nick Kurtz.
Now pitching, Andrew Miller.
That
Ball,
misses
that's off
the
the plate.
zone. 1-0. Runner at second. 2 down. Swings and misses. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss.
2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Gassed it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, number 36. That's inside.
Ball 1.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 6-1.
Get as many high fives as possible, man. This guy's a ball of energy right now and having the game of his life.
And here's the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. Around first, heading for 2. The relay throw.
He's
safe
safe
at second.
Wastes no time there. Punched that one down the line for extra bases, and that was an excellent job going with the pitch on the outside. Got his bat on plane and just drove it.
Caglione stands in here.
0-1's
Tried to
the
hold
count.
back his swing there, but went around. Swing and a ball line to center.
He's
Down to
safe.
second. Gets back as he almost ran into another out there. Stepping in. Is the switch hitting shortstop. 0 for 3 in this one. And that
Ball
is downstairs. Ball 1. Check swing, called strike.
I got 1 ball, 1
leads
strike.
off second with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
1 ball.
Clearly he was sitting
2
on a
strikes.
fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
He's out.
Over to first. Now 2 away. So digging in, Manny Ramirez. It's in and out of his glove. Still fires to first, and that'll keep more runs from coming. And we're back. Now the third baseman, Alex Gordon. There's the strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 pretty
No ball,
nasty
2
sliders to get this hitter into an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look
That's
up in
inside.
the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Swing and a ground
That ball's
ball,
foul.
and it goes just foul. Swings and misses, struck him out. Now the catcher up. To hit, Ethan Salas.
Mike Piazza.
And first offering is fouled off. Line Line drive, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard. Now it's going to be Braden Montgomery. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it gets by him. Piazza around second, headed for third. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And there's a ball. And a good eye there. One away with a runner at third. And we're in the top of the eighth. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Carter makes the catch. Runner tags for home. The relay to the plate. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score. 2 down, bases empty. And now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
And misses inside. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Off the plate inside. And a full count now. Swing and a liner. Base hit out into right center field. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. He's not stopping. On his way home. Stuck in a rundown trying for home now. And he dives in ahead of the tag.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. A triple into the opposite field gap. That gets me going right there. Just a perfect swing, man. Like he was still taking BP or something. And then instantly transitions into a base runner. Great hustle to get all the way around to third.
That misses the zone.
2
now
strikes.
1 and 2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
2 outs with a runner at third. And a swing and a miss. Good. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Evan Carter. Strom back to work. That's in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late.
This guy's sink has so much drop at it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Fouls it off. Still 1 and 2. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2. And he'll do it again. And that one lifted in the air center field. Makes the catch for the out. And here's the catcher, Ethan Salas. Williams on the move. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Ted Williams. Gets down, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
In the dirt, blocked. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Williams off of first with 2 away. And that's downstairs. 2-1. Inside, just missed. Check swing went around, and now it's filled up 3-2.
3-2.
Swung on, belted. That one back there. And foul as it bangs off the fence.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball. Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Reaching down, makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, number 94.
The second baseman,
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. And a lunging grab. He's 2 outs away. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 1. Ramirez makes the play, and there's 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Kurtz now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. That one pushed to the left and foul. Miller is just 1 strike away. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And that'll do it. 6-3.